there's been quite a Scottish flavour in tonight's show with David from Glasgow and Sandra from Rosyth, and I'm looking for another lady from north of the border, from right up there in Glenrothes to be exact. And surprise, surprise, it's you I'm talking about, Norah McRosty. Yes, Norah McRosty. Get yourself down here on the Cilla sofa. Come on, Norah. Down there. You know, I'm going to tell your life story now, Norah.
Are you?
I have to tell your life story because I had a lovely, gorgeous letter from your dear daughter, Heather, who's sitting out there in the audience tonight. And she tells me, I want to take you back, actually, to nearly 50 years ago. And it was love at first sight for you when you first set eyes on your dear late husband, Sandy. And I think you were only around about 16 or maybe 17 at the time. Now, you got engaged quite early.
You're right.
And your mum and dad didn't approve, did they?
No, they didn't.
Well, you were very young, weren't you? But you still went on going out with your Sandy.
That's true.
And then 2 years later, in 1949, I believe, the bombshell hit you because the family said, now, Norah, we're all emigrating to Australia and we dearly love you to come over as the family because you had quite a few brothers and sisters. But you said, no, I'm in love with my Sandy. And indeed, you went on to marry Sandy. And you brought up, oh, an unbelievable 6 lovely daughters, ladies and gentlemen. 6 daughters. That's great. So the family stayed in Australia, and in 1978, you got a letter from your mum and dad, and you were overjoyed because they said they were coming for a visit to you in Scotland after all those years. Well, you must have been over the moon at this news, yes?
Well, it was mixed emotions, really.
Mixed emotions. I mean, well, especially because tragedies struck. And I do believe on the day that they arrived, or around about that time, which marred your happiness, was that your son-in-law's brother tragically got killed.
That's true.
A terribly sad occasion. So much so, your family went back, your mum and dad went back to Australia, and life went on. But you did lose touch with all your family.
Yes, I did.
And it wasn't until 1990, as bad luck would have it, you got a telegram out the blue saying that both your parents had passed away. And it was not long after this you thought, well, gosh, this is ridiculous. I would dearly love to get in touch with my brothers and sisters again. And this is where your Heather came in, because she was the detective, and she thought, well, I'm going to find my mum's brothers and sisters. And she did this, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
First of all, she found your sister Agnes.
That's right.
And then she went on to find your 2 brothers, Bill and Martin. And since then, you've been in touch. And they've been a great joy to you, because I know you did lose your dear husband Sandy last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, they've been a great joy to you. Have you any plans to go and visit them in Australia?
Yes, I do.
Well, I should put off that visit for a little while. In fact, you don't have to go there at all, because surprise, surprise, after nearly 50 years, we've flown your 2 brothers and your sister Agnes to be here with you tonight. Here they are. Come and say hello. Sister Agnes, Billy and Martin. Come in, gang.